Hey y'all, so we're going into a new year, and we often start the new year off with big dreams, with big plans, and we make requests of God. And then somewhere 3-4 months into the year, we realize we let go of all of what we had planned. I want to give you a quick prayer that you can pray, because I don't think that some of us realize how God works sometimes. Ask the Lord throughout this year and moving forward in your life, Father, help me to trust you when all hell breaks loose in my life after I've asked you for something big. That prayer is going to help you moving into 2025, because we don't sometimes understand that when we ask God for something major, when we are making major changes, when we're shifting, and some of us are shifting all the time, and we, instead of understanding what's really happening, we feel picked on by God. We feel, like God is being more nicer to other people than he is to us. But you're shifting, you're changing, your life is changing. God's trying to keep you on his timeline for you, so that you can see years restored and answers to your prayers that you've asked him for. So when you ask God for these big things in 2025 and for the rest of your life, don't hold back, because he's able to do exceeding abundantly above anything you can ask or imagine. That means your wildest dreams is where you stop, but that's where he picks up. He picks up where you meet your limit. So it's okay to go to God with your wildest dreams, with your deepest desire, because he will exceed that, and he will do abundantly above that. But too many of us never get a chance to see the exceeding abundantly above, because after we ask for these great things, my pastor says all the time, you pay God a compliment when we ask great things of him. So after we ask God these great things, and then it seems like the opposite of what we ask for starts to happening, and it's almost like it comes to make you think, that ain't happening. I want you to be encouraged to understand that when you ask God for that major thing this year, and then all hell breaks loose in that area, when you ask, that means you shook something loose in the atmosphere. You shook something loose in the heavenlies. You initiated your shift. You initiated your miracle. You're creating and working your own miracle when you open your mouth and ask God to do something for you that you desire, that you can't do for yourself. And understand that the desire you have, he gave you that desire. That's when the Bible says that he gives us the desire of our heart. He gives you what to desire so you can ask him for it, and then he gives you that desire. So when all hell breaks loose, after you ask God for something major, oh Jesus, maybe I'm practicing what I'm preaching right now. But anyway, after you ask God for that major thing, and then it seems like everything goes wrong in that area, remember to say to God, help me to trust you when everything opposite happens of what I asked you for. Help me to be still. Help me to remember what I asked you for, and help me to understand and believe that my words have so much power that they shook up things in the heavenlies. And that what I'm experiencing now that seems like all hell broke loose is nothing more than the effects that my words have had in the atmosphere when I open my mouth and spoke it. And help me, Lord, to trust you in this turbulence. And help me to trust you that on the other side of this turbulence, I'm going to see exactly what I ask you for and even more. Remember that prayer from here on out. God, help me to trust you when everything seems to go wrong after I've asked you for something major. And help me to remember and believe that it's happening because I shook up things in the atmosphere. I initiated a shift in my life. I initiated a miracle. I initiated the next move. I initiated a major change in my life. And all I did was ask you for something that I desired. See y'all later.